Welcome to Now What? I am your host, Three Mink Rugs, or Tristan. I, I don't know how to start this. Like I've wanted to I've been putting off like recording this for the longest time, like years, like honestly years. And I write these scripts. I go and I try to like listen to other podcasts, and it builds, and now there's this crazy anticipation that I've just like had of like, what am I gonna say when I hit record? And so now I'm just like hitting record, and it's like this crazy moment. It's a new year, and I'm just like, fuck it. Like self improvement is like the mantra, I think, now in life. I think for everyone, like, I don't even know if this is a simulation, or if this is like a dream. Like, I don't know. Nobody knows like what life is. And you wake up every day, and the news is crazy. Outside is crazy to me. Like, I don't know about other people, but I don't know if I just was not aware, like being a kid. Like, I don't know. Like, was I just walking around like just in this crazy experience where like the presidents are just wild, like harbingers of, I don't even know, some nefarious plan. Like, that's what it seems. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Everyone has 2020 vision. If you don't, if your head, if you're not focused on whatever it is that you need to be focused on, then you really, you should get focused on that. Like, you should disconnect from like everything, like people, just the internet, and just like really focus in on what makes you happy. Like, that's what I've been doing lately. Like, I'm simple as fuck. I didn't know that. Like, I, not that I didn't know that, but I guess there's this person that we all like. Oh, okay, there's this person I don't know why I keep trying to speak for everyone, but there's this person that I envision. When I think about who I want to be in the future. And it, it's a list. It's this crazy list. I feel like everyone has a list. Like, I want to have these accomplishments. I want to have this much money. I want to have this woman. I want to have, I just want to have. I want, and it, this experience that we have in this world of life, like this opportunity that you have, it's crazy. Lately I've been feeling like this shit can't be a simulation. Like, anyone can do it. Anyone can be the guy. Anyone can get the throne. And that's what it looks like Trump. Like, look at what's going on with the president right now. Like, this guy is, if this is part of the plan, like, if the government, if the Bilderberg group, if they planned like this whole thing, if this is all like some crazy distraction from Epstein, and from aliens, and from like adrenochrome harvesting, like, they're good. But if it is just that this guy played the game and won like this, like, to where you're, well, he's not winning obviously, but he set out to do something, become the president, and it seems like he did it. So, you know, that's a W to him, I would assume. But it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy how everything is a domino of something else. Like, this is like a crazy, it's just crazy. Like, and the magnifying glass that's on everything is just wild. So it's hard to be who you are in this world when there's so much distractions, there's so much misdirection, there's just so much of everything at all times, on your phone, with your daily life, with your parents, with your job, with your school. And damn, it's like, holy shit, it's fuck. Like, when am I gonna? I need to take like a vacation. That's something that I realize. Like, I don't think I've ever gone on a vacation. Like, I'm 25, so you know I've been working since 18. I never took 2 weeks off. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I took 2 weeks off, it was I didn't have a job at the time. But when you ain't got a job and you trying to get a job, that's more stress. That's the most stressful. Like mental health, like that's important, and it's coming up more in society. Things like that are becoming more norms. It's kind of crazy the things that are norms now that weren't norms in the early 2000s. Like that's what I'm talking about when I'm saying, like, when I was a kid and I was just walking around, like, and not knowing, what kind of sphere or what kind of world that we were living in. It's because all these things that stress you, you don't even realize what your parents are going through. So, like, dang, like, I was a piece of shit kid. Like, the fact that I was even adding any type of stress, to any situation, that sucks. That's how I think about it when I look back, I guess, on life. I don't know, but basically, with all this disinformation that is around us, it's hard to live your truth. It's hard to figure out how to live your truth. And that's really what this podcast is for me personally. It's more like I personally need help with, like, discipline, like sticking to something. Like, I have these ideas of things all the time, and it's hard for me to, like, keep going with it. Like, I'll start for a few weeks, and then something in life will happen, and it'll distract me from completing this goal. And it just sucks. It sucks because some people are not that's not their thing. They're super disciplined and they can just, like, knock shit out. I wish that was me, but I'm not that guy. So what now? Like, that's why I made this. Like, what now? And I feel like everyone's thinking, what now? Like what now in my life? What now? What can I do now? Like, what's gonna happen tomorrow? Like, what? That's what I don't even think about what's gonna happen tomorrow. I'll be thinking, like, what's gonna happen now when I get home at 7 p.m. and I open up my phone, like, what now type shit. When I wake up in the morning, it's not even what's gonna happen in the day. It's what now, like, immediate. Like, I'm expecting there's a big revelation, a big change every day. Like, so this is. I salute people that can navigate the sphere. It's tricky. It's tricky. I know that I feel the steps that it would take. I think everyone's on their individual path and they have to figure out what steps they need to take for them. But I think deep down inside, the shit that's holding you back from being the person you want to be. So for me, I think that's the discipline. If I can get discipline down and come through on my ideas and keep things flowing, I think I'll be pretty straight, pretty Gucci, you know, pretty alright. So if you struggle with that, you know, scratch my back, scratch yours. Come vibe with this. If you got something that you need to work on, write it down. And for this time, take that journal out. You know what I'm saying? You know, try to work on that goal while you vibe to this. Let's make this an experience together. You know what I'm saying? We can both self-improve, me and you. Mi casa, su casa. That's one of my goals for the podcast. Um, this seems like a cool hobby. Going back to, like, the first time I ever listened to a podcast, it was like the craziest experience. Like, whoa, like these two people are having this crazy conversation, and you're getting to hear a perspective in a way that you don't really get to hear that, like, in any other format. Like, at least not growing up in school, you never heard someone talk for an hour that then the conversation's trailing off, and you're talking about, crazy conspiracy theories, and then how that relates to some personal story in your life, and how that relates to this and that. And it's interesting, it's eye-opening, and I think it's podcasts are like a cool medium for exchanging information, and I think it would be like a cool skill, because I've always been into, music or entertainment. So I think like podcasting is kind of like the ultimate thing, like the ultimate force. Like if you're into music or into making content or into art, like to make a podcast like by yourself, like you'd have to do all that stuff. You'd have to curate the vibes, set up the digital artwork. I was like, well, I get that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot. It's a lot. I could go into detail, but I'm not here to walk you through everything. You know what I'm saying? You got to do your Googles. Everybody has to do their research. I could, you know, lead you to the water, but I can't make you drink it. So this is me trying to get back to the community. I feel like in life, you're supposed to help your neighbor, and in 2021, this is like the world is a cybernetic collective. We're all connected. My neighbor isn't just the guy that lives down the street from me, it's the guy in Africa that I'm sending DMs to. I'm not sending DMs to that guy in Africa. I'm just saying, like, if I was, he's right there. He's just a click away. So that's I'm gonna wrap it up here. This is we're gonna meet next week, and we're gonna talk more. I'm gonna have you know an update for you guys. But I just wanted to say hello, what's up, what now, and peace out.